What up? It is Callous back with Callous Crew Challenge, and this is a wild match. This match, not only is it an elimination match, Leo on the Cherk, Blargle Fargle defeated Blunder, whereas his teammate Behe lost to Poick. So this is an elimination match, but this match was supposed to happen 5 hours prior to when it actually did. The plan was that Leo plays at about 10:30 p.m. his time. As it turns out, he got stuck at work for 5 extra hours and is returning home after a very long day, long night at work to play this match at 3:30 in the morning. Insanity. PokeAim MD, big YouTube dude. Check out his channel if you've not already done so. A lot of subscribers. He made it clear beforehand. It's not some convenient after-the-fact excuse. They said in their public scheduling, AIM said that he can't play weekends, Saturday or Sunday not an option for him, so they can't reschedule. They're going to have to play now, and Leo is going to come home after what I can only imagine was a real long work shift when he gets stuck there for 5 extra hours. Dude's going to come home at 3:30 in the morning and play some DPP for his tournament life against AIM. If I were his teammates, I'd be real nervous right now. My dude's playing after a 10-plus hour workday at 3:30 a.m. He's going to play a best of 3 for our tournament and all the cash money. It's crazy, but Leo is a fucking trooper. All right, man. Now or never. I mean, what are you going to do? Can't reschedule, not just going to concede. Guess we're going to play now. Here is game 1 in their best of 3. This is an elimination match, like I said. Loser here, their team is out. Winner is through to the round of 8. Leo has opted for an Azelf lead. And yeah, he does what Azelf does. He gets rocks, he gets para, and he blows. And he's going to opt for a sub on the switch as Machamp comes in. Psychic obviously going to pop that. And there is the D-Punch. Only does about a third, but guaranteed confusion. Rachi on Rachi now. And Rachi hits itself in confusion. That works. Pert and Rachi respectively. And a body slam. Sorry about that. He does get a paralysis off, and then Earthquake pops the sub. Here's Gyra getting an Intimidate, and Pert's going to full power on that turn. DD coming for Leo. Can put pressure on the Jirachi. Waterfall better than a third. Looking for a flinch or a crit. Doesn't get it. Thunderbolt takes out Gyra. PokeAim nevertheless retains his lead. He does lose his Jirachi though, and the T-Tar is low and paralyzed. So it's closer than it looks. Dragonite comes in on Superpower. Doesn't take it super well, but at least the drawback of Superpower kicks in. And Leo just going aggro. And at 3:30 in the morning, I don't blame him. There's the outrage kill. Heatran in the back. Outspeeds. So obviously holding choice, whatever it is. Scarf spec. Scarf, right? The fast one. Scarf. There's Crunch and EQ. Looking like a pretty quick game 1. Two relatively offensive teams here. Leo has resigned himself for fishing for full para. And he's got a few shots at it, but first two don't happen. Here's a third attempt. Gets it. All right. Here's Lati. Ironhead, sure. Go for some para flinch action. No lefties on Lati. Body slam. No para. Yeah, and there's the concession. Para there, I think, might have won the game for Leo. Let me just take a quick look. Swampert certainly wouldn't have gotten out of this. Heatran potentially could have, and then, yeah, Loom potentially could have as well. So I don't know. I'm not sure if the Para would have won the game there or not. Obviously would have helped, but the fact that he doesn't get it makes this basically over, and Leo going to concede. So the 3:30 a.m. tournament defend the Alamo thing, not off to a good start. PokeAim MD takes game 1 and puts his team, El Cabron, one game away, one victory away from going to the round of 8 and knocking out the Cherk. Let's move to game 2. Oh boy. Leo is a fucking trooper. What a guy. Loading up stall. Hippo is almost exclusively on stall teams. Leo is loading up fucking stall, down a game at 3:30 in the morning. Hats fucking off. Pushing 4 in the morning after being stuck at work for 5 extra hours. Down a game, meaning you would not only have to win this game, but a third game. Leo loads up fucking stall. What a trooper. What a fucking baller. Ew. Fire Blast connects through para. Ironhead, go for the para flinch action. Protect, why not? And there is Waterfall. Another cough coming. Heads up. Man, gotta kick this thing. Anyway, Lati on Lati action here. Aim's team looks remarkably similar to the previous. Did he reuse his Game 1 team? Pretty fucking lazy if so. There's Clef with the soft boil. This is, like I said, pretty traditional, pretty hard stall for Leo. Clef again, there's a trick, and they're going to trade specs and lefties respectively. And Clef is going to opt for knockoff with his newly acquired specs, knocking off Jirachi. Here's Loom, and by Loom, there's Roar. Prompts the wish to land on Swampert instead. Waterfall underwhelming against Lati, that's just going to recover here. And indeed, that's what we've got. Lati on Lati. Lati for aim with its stolen leftovers, or I guess tricked leftovers in this case. Skarm comes into Draco Meteor, no problem. And there's a layer of spikes to go alongside those rocks. I love Leo. Who loads fucking stall when you are down a game at 3:45 in the morning? Anyhow, another para. Protect and Blast, respectively. Yeah, I think this is the exact same team that AIM used in the previous game. It's the same 6. I don't know if he got cute and changed a set or two around, but looks like he reused the exact same team. Ironhead, alright, we've got ourselves a 5-5. Rachi on Raji action here. Protect. And Wish, sure. Going for the flinch, not that it really changes anything. And he gets the flinch, but the Wish still kicks in. Hippo comes in on T-Bolt for Leo. And Lati out of the way. Unfortunately, he's not able to predict that and go for Roar. Instead, he will blank on EQ. Skarm comes in case Draco Meteor ends up being served instead, 27%. Skarm could just roost here, and almost certainly will. And in doing so, the opposing Rachi comes in. Hippo again, this time on Wish. 27% from Psychic, gets a Roar off, and that is something that appreciates the Wish. As the Lati also would have been, so a little unfortunate for Leo. And again, he's not able to predict the Lati. He goes for Earthquake rather than Roar, and Lati sneaks in there. There's Tran, not able to predict that either, and go for Earthquake. And Tran has got an unluckily full power there that could have been relevant, especially if he was going to blow. Now he blows, but he's one turn too late. Leo anticipates that and gets value out of his Sleeping Rotom. The Ghost Electric type, because it's not a water type in this gen. Ooh. Anyhow, Calm Mind for Jirachi. Shadow Ball Sleep Talk happening now. Rachi very healthy. Calm Mind number 2. We know it's got at least Psychic. 49% that'll do, but it'll get roared out. And here is the Breloom. Hippowdon, of course, is going to have Slack Off as its unrevealed last move, but it doesn't get a chance to do it here. Here's Lati down to just 9% after Rocks, but it's going to get out of the way. Spikes layer number 2, a lot of hazards, Rocks and double Spikes, Whirlwind happening. Now the Pert comes back in, Ice Punch, Fish for Freeze, simply countered. Spike Slayer number 3. Ice Punch again. There's the Roost. Now the Ice Punch is resisted since the Flying type's not there anymore. And now Roger comes in, catching Breloom. Protect and Superpower, sure. This one certainly looks like it's going Leo's way. Rachi basically dead, Pert basically dead. Yep. Down to last poke Rachi. Fodders off the team, makes it so it can't be phased out. Pokey Aim MD all in on Jirachi. Help me, Obi-Wan Jirach Nobi. You're my only hope. T-Wave Calm Mind. Rachi. But yeah, Aim has more than 0 shot here to win with his Rachi now that it can't be phased out. Hippo and Skarm both have phasing moves, but it doesn't matter when you're the last poke. Fire Punch crit there. Not that exciting, to be honest. And now the Hippo sneaks in on a Wish turn. Gonna slack off here and hope to find a full para at some point. Obviously, a critical hit would be bad and probably kill the Hippo. Oh yeah, 56%, that would certainly get him with a crit. And yeah, Leo just trying to find a full para. Has not been successful in that endeavor up to this point. There we go, there's one. Earthquake underwhelming, even though it's stabbing super effective. Not even a 2-hit KO. It'll be good enough, though. It's going to make it so the Jirachi would not survive the third one. And indeed, he didn't go for Wish. He took the aggressive route with Psychic. That's going to give Leo game 2 after loading up fucking Stall at almost 4 in the morning. And that is going to send us to an oh-so-appropriate game 3. This final game is, in fact, for the match. It is going to be, like I said, Leo for the Cherk alongside Blargle, Fargle, and Behe against Pokeaim MD for El Cabron, supporting Blunder and Poick. One of the teams going to be eliminated in the next game, and the other is going to go to the round of 8. So here it is, the final game of the tournament for one of these teams. Trooper fucking Leo at 4 a.m. playing out this match versus Pokeaim MD. Not at 4 a.m. for him, but still a baller. Here we go. Final game. And Aim seems to have switched up his team, so that's a good start as opposed to reusing for the third time. And Leo with semi-stall again. He's got Clef again. Not sure what Aim's team is this time. Ironhead. And that does not prevent the rocks from coming down. T-Wave, sure, why not? And they'll trade T-Waves. Probably worse for Rachi, since you're not going to be flinching anything with Ironhead while paralyzed. But Refresh is going to fix that problem. Heatran comes in to scare away Rachi. It's going to prompt out Lati. This team not too dissimilar from the previous for Leo. Pretty stally again. 3:30 in the morning and 4 in the morning, respectively. Down a game and for the tournament life in game 3, respectively. Leo loads up fucking Stall. I love it. I love it. I respect it. Regardless of what happens here, win or lose, fucking baller move. It's Aim who's being the aggressor here. He got a Spore off. He got a Focus Punch off. Lati gonna recover and largely negate it, though. U-turn crit into Machamp. So double fighter here for Aim. That's a little bit unusual. Loom plus Champ on the same team. And there's a D-punch. Damage is whatever, but confusion. And we've got ourselves a knockout. Big Psychic, 75% is huge. But Payback there, going to take out the Lati. And that's going to leave us in a 6-5 with our boy Aim in the lead. T-Tar coming in on a full para. That's where you want to be if you're Leo. Gets up rocks and gets himself paralyzed in exchange. Rachi Again, U-turn. Not Heatran, though. He opts for Breloom, that we already know has Focus Punch, which is what he's going to do. And Clef is going to get punched in the... I don't know what gender the Clef was. The girl. In the boobs. And she is out of here. So, 4-5. Here comes T-Tar. And there is Ice Beam. Rachi sneaking in. Full para. Don't get to see what he wanted to do. Skarm gets immediately U-turned out of. That's, of course, going to prompt the Fire-type Heatran. Now it's Tar on Tran. Fire Blast, sure. And the Rachi returns. This one does not seem to be going as well as the previous for Leo when he opted for a similar team. Aim, like I said, I'm glad did not reuse. Focus Punch. Ruh-roh. Yeah, when you lose the flying type, that becomes super effective. You don't take it so well. Skarmory down. Aim looking good, but Breloom for Leo does have a chance to get there. It's an absolute threat in this stage of the game, given what's left. And he takes out his counterpart. There's a shot for Leo. He's behind. Don't you get me wrong. But there's more than zero chance here for Leo. Ooh. Ooh. He switches out and gets pursued. That seems like a boo-boo for Aim. Why wouldn't you just stay there and kill the T-Tar? Giving Leo a chance that he doesn't necessarily need to have. Superpower there. Hey, all of a sudden. There's Rachi. Fire Blast. I guess Breloom is going to need to dodge a Fire Blast. Or just have Mach Punch. That works. Chance. Seed Bomb. No! Needed the crit or the full para there. Hypothetically, had he gotten it, let's say that he crits or he full paras, whatever, the Rachi would have come in 51%. Take rocks, take lefties, whatever. And then, yeah, I don't know DPP calcs. I don't know if from 51% if superpower gets him or not. I think that it might, but I think that Loom is safe either way, right? Because at its health, 69%, giggity, I don't believe that the Jirachi's Fire Punch would kill. So I think it all came down to this final turn. I think had Leo found a crit or a full para, he gets it done here, and it's going to be his team surviving. Unfortunately for him, and fortunately for fans of the YouTube powerhouse team, El Cabron, that is not what happened, and therefore it is going to be El Cabron, the team of Poick, Pokey-Aim, and Blunder, advancing to the round of 8, whereas the Cherk, Blargle, Fargle, Leo, and Behe is going to be eliminated. Certainly this one of the closer series that we've seen and could have gone either way. I would have liked to have seen a cleaner, less hacks-reliant set, but when you opt for Paraspam, obviously you're going to get some funky situations. There's going to be some variance. So that is our second team elimination. Like I said, El Cabron alive, the Cherk eliminated. Hope you guys have enjoyed the tour so far. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, consider joining our Discord server, link in description, and consider donating. Appreciated you guys. Always appreciate you guys. Lots more content in the round of 16 and in future rounds still to come. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.